this is dispatch.
What's going on YouTube? Buck Rub here.
Kelly.
And welcome to another edition of Buck Wild Trucking. We are in, do you know where we are this time?
Yes, we are in I can't say it.
Greensboro, North Carolina. Did you look at a map to see that?
No.
You sure?
I'm positive. I was getting Greensboro mixed up with where we're going, which is Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, which is a huge mistake.
Bad mistake.
And we did decide yesterday that it's about 70% your fault that we did this, right? Isn't that what we decided, about 70%?
No. I agreed to take 50% of the blame, but he's the one that booked the load.
I did book the load, but as my wife, it's your responsibility to make sure that I don't make big mistakes. I mean, that's why we're a team, right? I mean, so if I'm making a mistake, hold on, no, don't oh me. I mean, if you were about to accidentally jump off a cliff, I would say, baby, that's a cliff. I mean, isn't it our responsibility to do that? And you knew, I mean, we're 3 states I said I am never going again. 3 states. Name the 3 states I'll never go again.
California, Florida, Pennsylvania.
And what did you let me do?
Did you hear that? He said I let him do it. Okay. Oh, now wait a minute. I know how this is supposed to go. Honey, what was I thinking?
I know.
Oh, yeah, 70% me. 30% you.
Man. I hope our babies are still able to eat since we're going to starve to death.
Babies? I don't think so.
Anyway, yes, we're picking up here in Greensboro, North Carolina. Right? I don't even know. Yeah.
Greensboro, North Carolina.
Yeah.
And headed to Bloomsburg,
Pennsylvania. Which was a huge mistake. When I'm looking at this at the load board, you know, I'll see something pop up for a good rate, and this is a good rate. It's over $2 a mile. And I did a quick look to see what was coming out of the area, and I just saw that yes, there's lots of freight, and there were some of them that were paying pretty good. But by the time I booked the load and started looking at these other loads closer, yeah, we might as well be in Florida. I'm talking to these brokers, and they're giving me rates, and I'm literally telling these brokers, did I accidentally call TQL? Because the rates absolutely suck.
Okay, now let's think about this. I looked at Florida rates coming out of there, and I also looked at Pennsylvania, and honestly, if it had to be one or the other, I think we're better off trying to get out of Pennsylvania than Florida.
Of course we're better off getting out of Pennsylvania. But, you know, things that we didn't think about is that, of course, Friday is Good Friday. Sunday is Easter. So there ain't no telling what's, you know, we'll even be able to find on Monday. Although, hopefully, wherever we end up. But anyway, what we're going to have to try to do is probably take some cheap freight out of Pennsylvania. And matter of fact, I'll show y'all what I posted on the DAB board. I posted my truck up. I'll just tell you what I posted. But down in the comments on the DAP board, you know, where you post your truck, I put in the comments, short hop out of this cheap freight shithole. So maybe somebody will feel sorry for me. I doubt it.
I hope they get a sense of humor.
Yeah, I hope so too. But yeah, it's really not good. But anyway, we're at a place called Custom Converting Solutions, and it's it's a 30,000 pound load. It's going to take us about 8.5 hours. to get there. So we're in decent shape, and it's going to be a beautiful drive. You've never been. Now you'd been to Georgia.
I've been to Georgia.
But you'd never been to South Carolina or North Carolina. Yeah. We went through both of those places. Of course, last night we went and met your friends, Sue and Eddie. Great people. I've never met them. Kelly's known them for years.
Had a great visit.
And
I got to meet him.
They did. Yeah, I mean, They got to meet me.
Yeah, they did.
so and then we shagged ass on up and then we got unloaded early. We got here. It's I think it's 11 o'clock. Yeah, it's 11:15 Eastern time. Our appointment's for noon, and the guy came up and said, "Oh, I'm glad you're early. We got a lot of trucks coming in. So as soon as this red Volvo gets out of our way, we'll go up there and pull in that spot, and then we'll be out of there. But maybe we'll stop on the way. We got plenty of time. Maybe we'll stop and see some scenery and maybe eat a nice lunch or something. And
that'd be nice.
But yeah, we need to try to get out of Pennsylvania short so that we can finish this week with one more run, and then hopefully grab a load Friday, not in Pennsylvania.
And a longer haul that will deliver on Monday.
Something that'll deliver on Monday. And it doesn't. Yeah, we were listening to the CB a minute, and there's a lady out on the freeway showing her boobs, and I wasn't there to see it.
That's a good thing.
Well, I'm not allowed to see boobs?
Mine. Oops.
This is a family channel. All right. We're going to get loaded, and we'll talk to you later. Pennsylvania at Otto Newham, and we've got these rolls in here. Let's go check it out. Kelly wants to see what it is because it's had our dadgum trailer is bulging on both sides. I pulled in to get some fuel last night. I'm like, look at my damn trailer. It's bulging out. It's doing it on both sides. So we're gonna go back here and look. I mean, look at this. Look how that thing is bulging out. About to pop at the seams. It's like they filled it up with freaking those. Remember them old dinosaurs? You add water and then they expand and then eat your sister. That's how they advertise it. They would advertise it that you would add water to the dinosaur and then it would jump up and it would eat your sister. But that's not what really happened. Look at that stuff about to fall out. Let me get this door in here. But it
fall out while you're backing it up?
No. But it doesn't eat your sister. It's false advertising. It's false advertising because all it does is expand real big. Here, hold this for a second. Hold that phone. I'm having trouble with this.
Well, now I know why it took them so long to load us.
Oh man, that's what it is. Some rolls.
Look at that.
All right. So anyway, that's our load. We got in the door right away. They put us right in. Of course, there was another truck next to us that got unloaded. But I've got the red light. They said they're going to do it anytime. We did end up grabbing a load. It's just it's not a very good load, but we're going to get to Ohio and and then we'll run out of Ohio tomorrow, so we can pick up today and deliver early in the morning, and then run something out of Ohio tomorrow. Kelli is she's working on her CPR. Kelli has been a nurse for over 30 years, and she's an ER nurse now, but she's required to still take CPR. Even though they do it every day, they still have to take CPR. So that's what she's doing, is studying CPR. So anyway, once we get unloaded here, we're going to go and grab this load and then probably find us a place to take a shower, because she kind of stinks. And
What? I don't stink.
I think she stinks a little bit. We need a shower.
Maybe a little bit.
So anyway, we'll talk to you in a bit. You should be afraid. You should be very afraid. Kelli has been working on this pediatric code scenario, and she has killed this baby 3 times. 3 times?
Oh, no, twice.
Twice.
This is my
She has killed this baby twice, but I have distracted her.
Good thing it's just a pretend.
It's on the
patient.
computer, and it's timed, and you have to do everything, in their time. It's ridiculous. But we got to discussing. I said, hey, let's, I have noticed from looking at my analytics that my viewers, not all of you, but most of my viewers only have an attention span of about 9 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and end this video here. And I meant to tell you, I didn't tell you because we started driving before we got going. That place that was so happy that we were there early was going to load us. Ended up keeping us there for 4 hours.
4 hours.
We put him up, and he says, what time's your appointment? I said, my appointment's at... No, he goes, your appointment's at 1 o'clock, right? I said, no, my appointment's at noon. And he says, well, we go to lunch at noon. I said, well, my appointment's at noon. And they went to lunch. They didn't hesitate. That bell rang at noon, and boom, they disappeared.
They were gone.
And then they came back, and after lunch, I think they take like a 2-hour break after lunch. Because they were just walking around and dinking around. I saw one guy walking back and forth. I wasn't sure what he was doing. But anyway, we were there for 4 hours. But I am going to get detention off of it. The broker apparently says that this particular receiver or shipper does this a lot. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and shut this video off. We'll start a next one at our next one. And until next time, I am Buck Rub.
And I'm Kelli.
Peace.